What's up, you guys? So today I'm back with another tier list style video. Now the last couple of these that I've done have done pretty well. They've done pretty well viewership wise. They've done better than I expected. So we're doing another one. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I was doing a live stream earlier. I was talking about fragrance houses, and I thought, why don't I do a tier list on some of the more popular fragrance houses? So that's what we're doing. So I got a list here. I'm not gonna do all of these houses. I'm just gonna do some of them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And please make sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and comment any thoughts that you might have. See which one of these is your favorite fragrance house, or what's your favorite fragrance, or what are you doing today, or whatever you want to comment. Just let me know in the comments. But nonetheless, let's just get right into the video. So all right, we're gonna start off all the way on the left. We're gonna start off with Chanel. Now, Chanel, I'm gonna put in A tier, because here's the thing. I personally don't know of that many Chanel fragrances, but the ones that I think most of us know about, like the Bleu de Chanel and the Chanel Allure Homme line, the regular one, all the different Allure, you know what I'm talking about, like that whole line. They're all really good. So Chanel does pump out some good quality stuff, but I feel like they don't have a lot. Like, can y'all name some more Chanel fragrances? Because I can't. Maybe I'm drawing a blank. I know on the women's side they also have that Coco Mademoiselle, some like that women's Chanel Coco whatever. That one's also popular, but other than those, I don't know that many Chanel. So I'm gonna give them just A tier for now. Moving on, we got YSL. Now YSL for me, this might be a hot take. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in S tier, because here's the thing, right? First of all, they have a lot of variety. They have the Y line, which is really good. All the eau de parfum, the elixir, all the Ys. They also have the new Myself line with the regular Myself and Le Parfum, which are also really good and are getting a lot of hype right now. They have La Nuit de l'Homme, that line as well. So they have a lot of popular, good smelling stuff. Even with the women, they have the YSL Libre line, that my mom has one of them, and it smells really good. So there's a lot going on with YSL. I think they have a good amount, and everything that they pump out is pretty good when it comes to quality. So honestly, I feel like they're one of the top houses. So S tier for me. All right, moving on. Dolce and Gabbana, or Dolce with the L. I always say it just like Dolce, but Dolce and Gabbana. Now this brand is literally why I started talking about the fragrance houses and why I'm even doing this, because here's my hot take of the day. Dolce and Gabbana goes in like D tier. Yeah, I'm sorry, but let's break it down for a minute. What do they have that's so amazing? They have all the light blues. For me personally, I have the light blue regular. It doesn't project. It doesn't smell on me. It disappears in 2 seconds. The light blue summer vibes, same thing. It doesn't last and it doesn't smell that good. Oops, don't know why the keyboard just decided to pop up. It doesn't smell that good. The one, it's good, but it's horrible when it comes to not projection, to longevity, and I hate that. That bothers me. Like not long lasting fragrance or really weak fragrance bothers me so much. So for those reasons, maybe I'll raise it up to C tier, but it's like low C tier. I don't think anything in Dolce and Gabbana is really insane. What they have, K. I never really hear anyone talking about K. And then what else do they have? That's kind of it. Dolce and Gabbana Pour Homme. I don't really like it that much. I think it's kind of meh. So that's just my opinion. I don't think they have a whole lot that's like crazy good. Anyways, moving on. Givenchy. Givenchy's gonna go, I would say, an A tier, because really the only line I know about them is their gentleman line. I mean, I've seen one on the Amazon that's called like Pi or Pi or something. I don't know anything about that. That's supposed to be for men. But their gentleman line is really good. Like everything in there just slaps. The gentleman Eau de Toilette Intense smells really good. The one that I have is the EDP, which smells good. Reserve Privé is insane. And even the Gentleman Society one, I really like that one. I think that one's really, really, really good. So yeah, overall, I don't think they have a whole lot of variety, which is why they would be in the lower end of A tier, but definitely good stuff for sure. Then we have Valentino. Ah, this is gonna be so controversial, but this is also S tier. Look, I know some people say, they're an okay house. Some people really like their stuff. I like everything about the house. I like the presentation of the bottles. The bottles are beautiful. I love Valentino bottles. I love them. They're so cool. And honestly, I just think they smell good. Now, do a lot of them smell similar? Yes. They kind of do. But they smell good. And what do you want me to tell you? They smell good. The Womo Intense, it takes a very different route than the others. But the Born and Roma Intense so good. All of them are like pretty good. For me, they're all like high B tier and above. Like B to S tier. There's nothing there that's like really, you know? And like when I mean B tier, maybe like Yellow Dream is in B tier and that's it. But other than that, they're good. For me, I just have an attachment towards Valentina. Maybe it's because I always would see the bottles and I wanted the bottles just because I thought they were cool. I don't know. I just really like Valentina. So moving on, we have Carolina Herrera. And Carolina Herrera, I'm gonna put in B tier. No. I'll put A tier. Because they have obviously their bad boy line, but then they have some other ones that are pretty good. Like they have that like mustachio one. Isn't there one? Or like a tux. They have some. They have some other ones. I don't know. I like the bad boy line. I think they're pretty good. So because of that, because of the fact that they do have other ones that I just haven't tried, I'm gonna put it in A tier. But if it was based off of just the bad boy line, I'd put it in B tier. So if it was just based off what I've tried, I'd put B tier. But I know they have other stuff that I haven't delved into. So I'm not gonna, criticize them on that. So yeah. Okay, next. Gucci. Gucci's also going C tier. Guys, name like Gucci fragrances. Name Gucci fragrances. Obviously, there's Gucci Guilty, right? Which a lot of people say are kind of made, and I kind of agree. There aren't that many Gucci Guilty fragrances that are fire. Gucci Guilty Elixir is really good, but I'm not gonna give one brand, A tier, B tier just because of one fragrance. No, dude. I'm not. I feel like they just don't have a lot that slaps, a lot that's like really good. And they're pretty expensive. And I don't know, just to me, they're just perfectly meh. Perfectly meh. I have one Gucci fragrance, and that's probably all that I'll ever have. Anyways, moving on. Hugo Boss. This is going to be another controversial one, but Hugo Boss is S tier. Here's why. Listen, here's why. For me, Hugo Boss is S tier just because of its versatility. It can be for anyone. If you want a cheap fragrance, you can go to Ross, you can go to Marshalls, you can go to your little rack stores, and they have good Hugo Boss fragrances. Hugo Boss Reversed, really good grapefruit. Hugo Boss Man, Hugo Boss Extreme. There's so many Hugo Bosses you can get at those rack stores that they smell pretty good. They're around the $30 range. If you want to get more expensive, you have the Hugo Boss bottled line, which has some really good stuff. You have the Hugo Boss, the scent line. Like, they have a lot of stuff going on in their house. At least that I know of. So just from personal opinion, I would put them like low S tier, but S tier for sure. All right, next, Mont Blanc. I don't know what to say about Mont Blanc. I'll put Mont Blanc in like B tier because they're good. They're good, but they do have the whole clone factor of them. They do. And even like Mont Blanc Explorer, it's good, but there's also Club de Nuit. So, but they have that. They have some good stuff, but are they the best? No. Are they creative? Absolutely not. Sorry. All right. I think. What is this? I'm guessing this is like Victor and Rolf, right? And they're gonna also go in C tier. Because here's the thing. Oh wait, I didn't even get what? What the heck happened there? Okay. I meant to get Victor and Rolf. They're gonna go C tier. Here's why. They're gonna be better than Gucci and better than Dolce & Gabbana, but still C tier. Because here's the thing, right? Name me a fragrance that's outside of the Spice Bomb line. You can't. You cannot. I guarantee you, If anybody in the comments off the top of their head just knows another Spice Bomb, like another Victor and Ralph fragrance, I will be dumbfounded. I will be so shocked if you know another Victor and Ralph. Look, the Spice Bomb line is very good. It's good stuff, good quality. But to have your whole brand carried by one line that has Infrared, which is the OG, which is pretty good. Night Vision, which I think is overhated and is pretty good. And then Spice Bomb Extreme, which is good. But it's like, that's it? Really? Like, no, I don't think they have enough variety whatsoever, in my personal opinion. Speaking of variety, Prada's good. Prada's gonna go like top of A tier. I think they're even better than Chanel. Between their L'Homme line with L'Homme and L'Homme Intense and all the Luna Rosas that they got going on, like Prada has a good amount of stuff to choose from. A lot of it's quality, a lot of it's good. You know, I like the bottles. The bottles look pretty cool. I think they're for any age range. Like, they got good stuff. Good stuff. Are they S tier? No, maybe I haven't smelled enough. I don't even own a Prada, so maybe that's part of it. But I would say, yeah, A tier. I think A tier is valid. Okay. Dior. Dior, I would say, is going to go also in A tier. I'm going to put Dior above you, and I'm going to put it above Givenchy. And I'll put it right above Chanel. Right above Chanel. Because Dior Sauvage, you know, that line is pretty strong. You know, that and Dior Homme, like, those two lines are just, they got bangers, you know. But, like, for instance, I hate Dior Fahrenheit. Absolutely hate it. And I don't know of too many other ones they have. I know they have, like, they have one, Dior something. That's, like, the name of it is based off of the note. I don't know what it is. I'll try to put a picture of it on the screen now if I find it on Google. It's like Dior Vanilla Line or so. I don't know. There's some fragrance out there that's like in the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember. So I would put it, but not gonna do it. So yeah. All right. Next, Armani. Armani is going S tier just because of Stronger With You alone. Stronger With You carries Armani. Honestly, better than Boss. Like, I'm putting Emporio Armani and Giorgio, like, I'm combining them into one here. So, I don't know if they're different, but I'm just assuming that we got both Stronger With You and the Aqua de Gios. And Stronger With You is like my favorite designer fragrance, so they got the rest here just for that, like that, the freaking masterpiece. All right, next, Zara. I would say gets a respectable B tier. They got the Wanted line, which is really good, but other than that, they don't have too much else. They have Zara Sport, which is an underrated banger, $20. I think it's really good. I did a video on it, really good. Other than that, they have Azzaro Parole, which is fine, you know. They're fine. They're good, you know, especially the Wanted line. It's good, but I just think everything above it is just a bit better. All right. Next, we have Polo. Polo's going to go... I think that's a good spot for Polo, right there in A tier. Because Polo, again, has a lot of variety, a lot of stuff. You can go through the Ralph's Club line, which has a lot of good stuff. You can go through just like Polo Red, Polo Black. Those two are really good. You can have the new Polo 67, which I smelled at Macy's, and it smells freaking good. I do think that they have a good amount of stuff that's good. They have a lot of stuff that's not that good, that's kind of mid, but they do have a lot of good stuff. So that's why I think I'd put them there. I like houses that have a lot of variety. You know, even if not everything you have is good, I'd rather have a house that has a bunch of variety than Victor and Ralph, you know? That's just my personal, humble opinion. Speaking of which, Ferragamo, Salvatore Ferragamo. You get D tier. You actually get D tier. Because what do you have? Ferragamo of Black and, like, Ferragamo Uomo. And maybe, like, one or two other ones. But it's like, that's it. Like, they do not have enough. They do not have enough. And Ferragamo F Black, which I think is their best fragrance, is like $30 at Ross. So, is it bad? No, but yeah, D tier. Not great, not great. And then last but not least, Jean Paul Gaultier. That's the one we're gonna end off with for now. So you are getting S tier. Now, where in S tier do I want to put you? Should it get? I think that might be a good. No, I have to put it above Valentino. Yeah, do I put it over YSL 2? Huh. Because the thing is, I don't really like Elixir, like Lamel Elixir, but I know it's very popular. I'm not a big fan, but it's like LeBeau is super good. Lamel Le Parfum is super good. So it's like, for me, it's like LeBeau and LeBeau Parfum against myself and myself Parfum. Lamel Le Parfum against anything that the Y line has to offer, you know, or La Nuit de L'Homme, you know. What else do I like? The OG Jean Paul Gaultier is fine. Paradise Garden. So it's like it's really close between those two. Oops. Okay. Random 10%. Thanks for the notification. You just ruined the freaking video, man. But anyways, yeah, I would say. Ooh, these two are interchangeable. I don't know. I think I'll keep you there because really the only ones I really like are Lamel Le Parfum, LeBeau Le Parfum, and Paradise Gardens. Those are the ones I really like. But those are so good. Like, those are all high A to S tier fragrances. So I would keep it in second place. Now, if they keep pumping out more bangers, then they would be definitely better than YSL. But for now, second place. I think that's valid. So anyways, that's going to be it for my house tier list, brand tier list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if I did well or if I completely butchered this tier list. Let me know. And yeah, like I said, like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.